everyone, good morning, good afternoon, and good evening. I'm Kalda. In this video, my friends and I will tell you the 8 tips to translate well. The first one, read in target language. Reading is important to help you to get more vocabulary and increase your knowledge of language. You need to read as much of the foreign language as possible, and also you need to read as many local newspapers, journals, articles, books, and publications as you can to absorb trends, events, cultural, and jargon which used within the language and the field of study. Then after that, take time to read as many translated articles as you can. You can also use tricks like read often, read carefully, and read out loud. Read often, you have time for reading, maybe 15 minutes in the morning, 15 minutes in the afternoon, and 15 minutes in the evening. It depends on you how much time will you spend for reading, but it's better if you can read more often. Next is read carefully. Every authors have different styles in writing, so you should look at the style, but you don't have to analyze it all the time. If you like reading, just read it. No need to look at the style. Next one is read out loud. When you read a book or a story or a paragraphs which have dialogue, you repeat the dialogue louder and you will show your expressions or intonations. I often do this when I speak or say words or sentences in a paragraphs or stories. I feel that I can remember the words and the sentences. Tips number 2, increase cultural awareness. This is one of the hardest difficulties. Languages are complex and translators require a deep understanding of cultural awareness when they are translating the language. The best way of improving these skills is observing and practicing with native speakers. You can watch video or listen the audio from native speaker. After you watch or listen from native speaker, you will know how they speak or you can follow the accents. Okay, next will be explained by Via and Vivi.
I will give you another step to become a good translator. The first is talk with other translator. So translator is about the someone who can translate the something to from the source language to the target language. If you want to know how your skill will improve, you can communicate with the other translator or native speaker of the language you are translating. Ask them for the tips on how you can improve your skill, and ask them to review your work for the mistakes so that you can learn how to improve your translation skill. And the next is a converse. Try to have as many conversation as you can with the native speaker of the language in question. There is no better way to learn a language just by constantly speaking in dialogues with experts in the language or those born to it. So, if you want to make your skill really be excellent or what else, you can use this step because like the translate is learning about how to translating something. And the last for me is hone your specialist knowledge. Over time, translators often commit themselves to specialization, a particular field of study wherein to build their career or reputation. It is smart practice to do so. Scientists improve their credentials for client for, or you can say LSP, language service providers, are looking for freelancer or professional to translate material within that field. What you can do to further build your resume is to pursue a degree or certification within that domain, allowing you to come across as an authority within that subject. So this for me, and the next is will be my friends. Thank you.
Okay, the next up is translate vice versa. Means if you are used to translate from English to another language, try to do it other way around. This is not only will help you improve your knowledge about the relationship between the two languages, but also you might discover a hitherto unknown skill in being able to do two-way translations. And then next is use CAT tools. For translator, they are already familiar about these tools, that is computer assist translation tools. These are computer programs which allow you to improve your translations, speed and quality. They also help ensure consistency prevails across the board. Instead of skipped lines or words are avoided. Repetitive phrases or word collectives are given standardized translations. And in the event multiple translators are working on a project, the tool censor, they are all working off of a standard vocabulary set. And then the last is practice daily. This is one of the most important tips to improve your translation skill. Practice your translation skill at least in a day. You translate one or two newspaper, journal, article, etc. to observe trends, even cultural nuances and jargon used within the language.
Okay, that's all tips from us for you to translate well. Maybe it can help you to translate better or to be a good translator. Thanks for watching. Bye bye.